your experience in network marketing, what 3 things do you look for when choosing a company? Is there anything that I should be aware of? And what would make it work for me? So that's that, yeah.
Well, that's a great question. And I'm not by any means, I want to give this disclaimer. I am not by any means an expert in network marketing. I do not participate in network marketing, have not for many, many years. I do have many students that are network marketers, some of them 6- and 7-figure earners. So I can speak with authority on marketing. The networking side of it, though, there's other experts that are much, much more qualified to answer this question. I'll name a few. Mr. Eric Worre, good friend of mine. Fantastic network marketer. If you want to learn network marketing, he is the guy to learn from. Who else can I? Well, he's like the dude, right? When it comes to network marketing,
he's the king. Oh my God.
So, and you know, there's a lot of great trainers out there in network marketing, and you know, and many of them have really high integrity and good intentions. I put Eric Worre though at the top of that list, but I'll answer from my perspective. The very simple thing that I look for is the product first. And the reason I say that, the comp plan doesn't matter. The product and the people matter. And so you've got product and people. Those are the 2 things that I look for. And so let me talk about product first. The product has to be good enough to actually be something that you'd want to buy yourself. Not only that, but it has to be able to justify the price that's being asked for it. And too often for me, and again, this is very much an opinionated response. It's my personal opinion. It is not fact by any means. However, my preference is, if I'm going to do business with a network marketing company, it's got to be a product and it's got to be priced appropriately in the marketplace to be competitive. Doesn't have to be the cheapest by any means, but it has to be competitively priced, and the value has to be there and justify the price of that product. So that is number 1. And it has to be something I'm passionate about too. So if I was going to go into network marketing, which I'm telling you, I probably won't ever. I never say never, but I probably will not ever do network marketing. And not that I'm against it. I just feel like my contribution is different than network marketing. Yeah. But the product has to be proportionately or appropriately priced to be competitive in the marketplace, and the price tag has to be justified by the value that is being asked. And I realize that with any distribution channels, there's always markups. And so you have to mark the price up in order to be able to compensate the reps, and that's fantastic. However, I would say that product is crucial, because that is where the longevity comes with any company. It's not in the opportunity. Opportunities, if companies that are built on opportunities alone, well, first of all, they're illegal. Yeah. Second of all, they pop and fizzle, and you see them topple over like a house of cards, because there's no solid foundation. There's no product consumption, no use of products. So I think product is really important, and equally as important is people. And when I say people, I'm not just talking about your immediate people that you're brought into the business by, but the people that run the machine, the people that run the company, as well as the upline leadership, and how that company is being promoted and sold has to be done with integrity. And then the third thing is marketing. And so marketing, I want leniency in marketing, but not to the point where there's liability for the company. So in other words, for me, the way I approach network marketing would be completely different than most people would. And I would put the company completely aside, and I would focus on finding who my target market is, their big problems, their pain points, their challenges, their desires, their fears, dreams. I would start there, and I would create value to front end or bring them into my list to build a relationship, much like Princess Fizz has demonstrated here by doing this radio show, whether she does, or this show, whether she did this intentionally, which I think she did. She's pretty savvy and pretty smart, but she's creating value for a very specific group of people that have challenges, fears, problems, desires. All of you here have challenges and desires and fears and things that you want out of life. And you're here right now with Princess Fizz because she is delivering value to you that you appreciate and love. And by virtue of her doing that, that allows her to be able to create a relationship with you. And what happens is she's magnetically attracting people who will do business with her in some way, shape, or form in the future. And so that's the secret. If you want to know the secret to business, if you want to know the secret to success, that's it right there. It's creating real value in a marketplace that's hungry and delivering it and overwhelming people with that, without desire of anything else, without any ulterior motives, but just truly wanting to give value in a marketplace and solve people's problems. Then you create value and you create customer flow.